أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to the G2 Quran class. We will start our class with prayers. Could the support teacher please select a student to recite the starting prayer?
Can I have A7309?
A7309. Assalamu alaikum.
No, I'm having problems unmuting. Can I have N8306?
N8306. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Could you please recite the starting prayer?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري Lord, expand my mind and make my task easy for me.
Jazakallah. Jazakumullah to all students who are attending with the correct ID. Those of you who are not logged in with the correct ID, you will be removed from the class in the next 10 minutes. Now, you can check whether you are correctly signed in by clicking on Manage Participants at the top or bottom of your screen. Now, you should look for yourself if basically your ID will be starting with an A for Atfal and with N for Nasirat, followed by 4 numbers. However, if you are signed in with the incorrect ID, it will either be your iPad's name or any device's name, or it will be your own name actually, which is wrong ID. So if you think and if you are still not sure how to log in, you can email us with as much information to info@nqc.org.uk. You should include your full name, your ID, and which group you are attending, so G1 or G2. These should be mentioned in your email in order to avoid any delay. Jazakumullah. Now, could I please request all students to raise hands who have completed their homeworks? And could the teaching assistant please also take a note of these students? Jazakallah. Okay, Jazakallah. Now, in the G2 online Hifz class, you have to follow certain etiquettes. Make sure that before the class you have performed wuzu. It is also very important that your head is covered throughout the class, especially for the Quranic recitations. You are requested to have revised your previous lesson and completed your homeworks, so you are ready for your next class. It's important that you sit with an adult so they can assist and monitor you and your progress. Also, make sure that your audio and especially your video is turned off unless the teacher unmutes you. It's very important that you log in with your correct ID that was assigned to you prior to the beginning of these classes. Now, during the lesson, you all are requested to listen attentively to the class and don't move away until the class is finished. You're also requested to keep your hands down unless the teacher requests you to raise hands. Now, after the lesson, you are requested to revise and go through all your previous lessons and complete the homework you were given at the end of the class. Now, I'm sure you all will follow these etiquettes, inshallah. Now, today we will continue to learn about Surah Al-Ghashiyah. Surah Al-Ghashiyah is chapter 88 of the Holy Quran and is situated in the 30th part. This chapter has a total of 27 verses, and today we will learn to recite verses 11 to 16. Al-Ghashiyah means the overwhelming calamity. In this chapter, it is stated that Muslims will have to face severe opposition and cruel persecution, and after they will have patiently stood the test, success will come to them. Also, you may already know that according to the Sunnah of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this chapter, as well as Surah Al-Ala, are recited in the Friday prayer and the Eid prayer. Now, as I mentioned earlier today, we will practice verses 11 to 16 of Surah Al-Ghashiyah. I will now recite these verses and I want you to follow the recitation. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم في جنات عالية لا تسمع فيها لاغية فيها عين جارية فيها سرر مرفوعة وأكواب موضوعة ونمارق مصفوفة. جزاك الله. Now, could I please request the teaching assistant to select a student to recite this prayer? These verses.
N8318.
N8318. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Alhamdulillah. Could you please recite these verses? So it's Surah Al-Ghashiyah from verse 11 to verse 16.
Okay. Should I start?
Yes, and start with Awuz and Tasmiyah, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم في جنات عاليات.
Okay, stop. So we are not prolonging the jar, it's just 1 second. We haven't got a vertical fatha here. So we've got fi jannatin aliyah.
في جنة عالية.
Thin, we've got thin. It's a kasra. We've got a tanween here. Fi jannatin aliyah.
في جنة عالية.
Okay, practice again. You've got you have to prolong for 2 seconds.
في جنة عالية.
في جنة عالية.
في جنة عالية.
Okay, continue.
Huh?
Continue.
تسمع.
No, we are here.
Oh, okay.
لا.
تسمع فيها لاغية. فيها عين جارية.
No. Try again.
فيها عين جارية.
No. فيها عين جارية.
Oh.
فيها عين جارية. Try again.
في فيها عين جارية.
Okay, and try to have a nasal sound here. عين جارية. You have إخفاء here.
Okay. فيها عين جارية.
Continue.
فيها سرور فيها سرور مرفوعة.
Now try again. فيها سرر مرفوعة. سرر مرفوعة.
فيها سرور مرفوعة وأكواب موضوعة.
No, it's not up. You have to pronounce that. I think if you're pausing here, the ta marbuta will convert into a ha sound. So it will be وأكواب موضوعة. وأكواب موضوعة. Try again.
وأكماب
No, we've got va here, not ma.
وأكواب موضوعة.
Okay, let me recite that again for you. وأكواب موضوعة. Okay, continue.
ونمارق مصفوفات.
Okay, that was better than the previous ones. However, you are prolonging the single fatha for 2 seconds, which is wrong. This is only 1 second long. This is as well for just 1 second. So it's وَنَمَارِقُ مَصْفُوفَةٌ. وَنَمَارِقُ مَصْفُوفَةٌ. Try again.
ونمارق مصفوفة.
Okay, Jazakallah. So for homework, you will need to practice reciting these with correct pronunciation. Jazakallah. Okay, could the support teacher please select another student for practice?
Can I have A7310?
A7310. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Could you please recite verses 11 to 16? You can look up from the screen as well.
1 second. Could you repeat what you said, please?
So you will be starting here, verse 11.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. في جنات عالية لا تسمع فيها لاغية فيها عين جارية فيها سرر مرفوعة وأكواب موضوعة ونمارق مصفوفة.
Okay, Jazakallah. What you have to pay attention at is that it's not just fi, it's not just 1 second, it's 2 seconds. We've got ya madda here. So it's fi jannatin aliyah, and we've got a ghunna on the noon sound here as well, because we've got an extra shadda here as well. So it's fi jannatin aliyah. Try this one again.
في جنات عالية.
Okay. Continue.
لا تسمع فيها لاغية.
It's again with the fi. It's not just 1 second, it's 2 seconds. Here we've got again a ya madda, which is followed by, which is preceded by the kasra. So it's لا تسمع فيها لاغية.
Oh, okay. I'm going to read it.
Yes, please.
لا تسمع فيها لاغية
Well done. Continue.
فيها عين جارية فيها سرر مرفوعة.
Okay. Try to have a more prominent ikhfa here on the meme. So it's فيها سرر مرفوعة. So it's idgham here. You have to assimilate the sounds. Try again this verse.
فيها سرر مرفوعة
Well done. Continue.
وأكواب موضوعة
Good.
ونمارق مصفوفة.
Well done. Jazakallah. Okay. Can we have one more student, please? Can the
N8311.
N8311. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum salam. How are you?
I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah. Could you please recite Surah Al-Ghashiyah verses 11 to 16, starting from here? That's verse 11.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. في جنة عالية لا تسمع فيها لاغية فيها عين جارية فيها سرر مرفوعة وأكواب موضوعة والنمارق مصفوفة.
Okay, Jazakallah. So pay attention. If you want to pause here and start the next verse, then you have to make sure that the ta marbuta converts into a ha sound. And if you're not stopping here, then you need to take over, and then you have to pronounce tonwa, tonwa. So you can't say the tanween here, ton, and then start with va. So try to have these last two verses recited again. And do you want to pause here or do you not want to pause here?
I do want to pause.
Okay, if you are pausing here, then make sure that at the end when you're stopping at this verse, that the ta sound, the ta marbuta sound here, converts into a ha sound. So it's وَأَكْوَابٌ مَوْضُوعَةٌ, and then you start with va.
Okay. وأكواب موضوعة
Continue.
والنمارق مصفوفة.
Jazakallah. Well done. Okay, Jazakumullah. Now let's move on to listen to your hifz part that you have memorized so far. I will now send a few students to the other room where the teaching assistants will listen to your memorizations. Okay. Does the teaching assistant want to tell me which students we are adding to the breakout room?
Yes, A7338, A7334,
A7338,
yeah.
and
Sorry, it's A7345.
A7345,
Yes. N8334
N8334.
and N8342.
Now here we will continue to revise your previous hifz parts too. Could I please request the support teacher to select a student and inform me which surah and verses they will be revising?
A7330, Surah Al-Ala, from verse 15.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Could you please recite Surah Al-Ala from verse 15?
Okay.
And the students who are in the breakout room or are about to enter the breakout room, could you please accept the invitation on your screen to go into the breakout room? Jazakumullah. Okay, you can start reciting from verse 15.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل توصرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى.
Okay, well done. Let me just highlight a few corrections that you can do in your recitation. So when it comes to Galgala, which is here, it's not Abqa, it's Abqa. So it's A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Wal Akhiratu Khayrun wa Abqa. Do you want to try this one again?
Yeah, okay. والآخرة خير وأبقى.
Well done. And then when you are pronouncing ma, this ma here, it's not prolonged. You've prolonged that for 2 seconds. Make sure that you're prolonging it only for 1 second. So it's Suhufi Ibrahim wa Musa. Can you try this one again?
Okay. صحف إبراهيم وموسى.
Well done. Okay, and have you memorized Surah Al-Ghashiyah, the previous chapter, the previous verses as well, from verse 1 to verse 10? I think we've lost the student. Could the support teacher please assign another student?
N8329.
N8329.
Surah Al-Ala, verse 5.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
Good.
Okay. Could you please recite Surah Al-Ala from verse 5?
Okay. What does it start with?
Verse 3 starts with Allazi. Allazi khalaqa fasawwa.
Okay. Allazi khalaqa fasawwa.
Okay, you need to start with vowels and tasmiyah.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى.
Yes, you're doing good. Continue.
والذي أخرج المرعى وجعله غثاء أحوى. سنقرئك فلا تنسى
إلا
إلا ما شاء الله
yes إنه
إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى.
Okay, so do you think you would be able to do the next verse, which is وَنُيَسِّرُكَ?
I'll try.
Okay, try this one.
وَنُيَسِّرُكَ لِلْيُسْرَى.
Continue if you can.
فذكر إن
فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى. I think we'll stop here, isn't it?
yeah.
So let me just go to Surah Al-Alaq. Okay. So when you were reciting this wa sound,
Yeah.
we have a vertical fatha and we've got a mushaddad. So you did pronounce the mushaddad, which is fasawwa. You did pronounce it, but what you didn't do is prolong it for 2 seconds. It was for 1 second only. So it's أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الذي خلق فسوى. Try this one again.
Okay. الذي خلق فسوى.
Okay, so always have these fathas for 1 second only. So it's not khalaqa, it's khalaqa, khalaqa. Okay, well done. And then the next one was this one, the oo sound. You prolonged this one for 2 seconds. It's just 1 second. سنقرئك فلا تنسى. Uka. Try this one again.
Okay. سنقرئك.
Yeah, continue, finish off, start again the verse.
Okay. سنقرئك فلا تنسى.
Yeah, so you're prolonging this one again for 2 seconds. I think you noted that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's okay. You did really well today. As homework, you can practice on this sound again and
Okay.
go over it as many times as you can do before the next class. And the next tiny mistake that you did is you did prolong here, but it wasn't enough prolongation. So it should have been a tiny bit more because you have to distinguish between this elongation and this elongation, okay? So if you are spending 4 seconds here, make sure that you are giving 6 seconds to this mother. So it's إِلَّا مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ. Try this verse again.
Okay. إلا ما شاء الله.
It's إِلَّا.
إلا ما شاء الله.
Okay. So you've done really well today, mashallah. Well done. However, you need to practice your verses again. So you don't need the first parts of the verses and you are prolonging correctly as well. Okay? And
Okay.
I think you've made a note on the mistakes you've done.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope so. Jazakillah. Okay. Can we have another student, please?
A7326 with Surah Al-A'la.
Okay, Jazakallah. A7326, Assalamu alaikum. A7326, Assalamu alaikum.
I can't unmute. Can I have A7334?
A7334, Assalamu alaikum.
I'm sorry, that student's actually gone to the breakout room. It's A7339.
A7339, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah. Can you please recite Surah Al-A'la?
Okay.
Sorry, can I just clear? The student needs to do Surah Fatiha and Surah Al-A'la from verse 8.
Okay, Jazakallah. So can you please recite Surah Al-Fatiha first?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. وإياك نستعين.
Okay, stop. Try again. It's not va'iyaka, it's iyaka na'budu.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين.
Jazakallah. And can you recite Surah Al-A'la from verse 8?
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى. ونيسرك لليسرى. فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى.
No, that's not. Try this verse again. فذكر.
فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى.
Continue.
سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا. قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى. بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى. إن هذا لفي صحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى.
Jazakallah. Okay, let me just highlight a few mistakes. So when you were here, you have prolonged the va sound, and that prolonging you have done on this va as well. So this one and this one and this one. So it's only for 1 second. What you have done is prolong that for 2 seconds. You've recited wa no yasi and wa yata. You've prolonged these ones for 2 seconds as well. Same with this one, you have prolonged these 3 letters for 2 seconds each. Va, za, ka. Although all of these highlighted points are only for 1 second. Try to recite this verse again. You can look up from the screen. Would you like to recite this again from the screen? Assalamu alaikum. 87339. Okay, I think we've lost this student, but let me just highlight, if you're still listening, there were a few other mistakes, such as the la here. You have prolonged this. Make sure that you're not prolonging this la, because otherwise the meaning completely changes. So it's just 1 second prolonging. It's A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Inna hadha la fis suhufil ula. And make sure that you have the qalqala here as well. It's abqa. Okay, Jazakallah. Can we please select another student now?
Can I have N8330? And that's Surah Al-A'la, verse 7.
Okay, Jazakallah. N8330, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. So you're reciting Surah Al-A'la from verse 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember to recite this Tawuz and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى كذكر إن فأت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى. And that's all I can remember.
Okay, Jazakallah. So let me just highlight a few mistakes. So it's illa. I'm not sure because your voice was cracking in between. I think you have recited illa. So it's illa, it's with the kasra, not fatha. But if you recite it with the kasra, that's fine. I couldn't hear you at the beginning very clearly. So it's illa. The other mistake that you have done is from here into the next verse. Try to recite this verse again from the screen.
فذكر إن فأت الذكرى.
Well done. But try to have the nullification here. We've got inna, we've got noon ghunna, and we've got noon mushaddad here as well. So you have to emphasize on the noon sound. Can you try this again from the beginning of the verse?
فذكر إن فأت الذكرى.
Well done. That's better. And then again, as I have highlighted for the previous student, it's these 3 letters. You have pronounced these for 2 seconds each. It's not va, za, ka. It's wa zakara. Wa zakara isma rabbihi fasalla. Try this verse again.
فذكر اسم ربه فصلى.
Okay. Now, your homework is to keep up with your memorizations and improve your pronunciations. I hope you've made notes of the mistakes that I have highlighted.
Yeah.
Okay, well done. So memorize as your homework with correct pronunciation. Jazakallah. Now, can we have another student, please?
Can I have N8346, Surah Fatiha?
Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum salam. And 8346, how are you?
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah. So, can you recite Surah Al-Fatiha, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Jazakallah. Now, let me just highlight a few mistakes. Can you recite this verse again, starting with Iyaka?
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Well done. So in your memorization, in your hifz that you've just recited, you haven't pronounced the ayn sound. It says na'budu, iyyaka na'budu. Yeah. So make sure that you pronounce that clearly.
Okay.
And then it's sira, because the ra comes with a fatha. So you have to pronounce that with a heavy sound. It's sira. What you've pronounced is just sira. It's not sira, it's sira. Can you recite this verse again?
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Well done. So in your recitation previously, you have broken in between. I think your voice wasn't getting on, but in when you were reading now, it was perfect. So make sure that your reading is continuous as well. Your recitation is continuous. If it stops, then you have to start again from the verse. Okay? Jazakallah, well done. Have you memorized Surah Al-Ala as well?
Yes.
Okay, do you want to have a go on that as well?
Okay.
Well done.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى وينصرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت ذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنى
Buhal,
الأشقى
Ashqa. Okay, so that's up to verse 12 actually. Really good, well done. So as homework, you will need to practice furthermore. Let me quickly tell you the few mistakes that were in Surah Al-Ala with you. So it's a fala, you have to prolong la, fala tansa. And then we had the wama, you have to prolong here as well for 2 seconds, which is wama yakhfa. And then here, not here, inna fa, you have pronounced it like a ha sound. So make sure that the ayn sound comes forward. So try to recite this verse again. فذكر.
فذكر إن نفعت ذكرى.
Well done. Okay. So we have to go over to the homework now. Jazakumullah to everyone. So you've done really well today, Jazakumullah. Now your homework, let me just get all the students from the breakout room as well. Okay, so your homework is to memorize Surah Al-Fatiha, Surah Al-Ala, and Surah Al-Ghashiyah, verses 1 to 16. Now, we will end our class with the ending prayer. Can we please select a student to recite this prayer?
Can I have A7325?
A7325, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Could you please recite the ending prayer?
Yes.
Start with Ta'awuz and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم. Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran. وَاجْعَلْهُ لِي إِمَامًا وَنُورًا وَهُدًى وَرَحْمَةً. And make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Ameen. Jazakallah. Okay, Jazakumullah to all students in this class today. As homework, remember to memorize the chapters you've learned so far. Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.